Hi there, vinyl community, YouTube, thrift friends. Another thrift finds video. This time CDs, and it's a lot. I have an immense amount of CDs. Uh, Not that I found these recently. These are from the last couple of weeks, maybe a month. Uh, so yeah, it's a lot. So let's get cracking. Let's get going. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. I am so sorry that I'm slow with uploading videos. I always am, so what you gonna do about it? Starting off, first one, this is Rise Against. The Sufferer and the Witness. This is punk rock. I kind of liked it. It gets good, good critics online, but not a huge fan, but it was okay. Then we have this one. This is the Allman Brothers band, Hell and High Water, the best of the Arista years. This was so-so. This is all stuff from the 80s, I think. Not so really good. It's okay. It doesn't feature anything from their classic early period. Oh well. Then I found Jimi Hendrix Smash Hits, which is, I think this is the UK version, released in West Germany. Jimi Hendrix. Don't have much Hendrix, actually. I don't have any Hendrix back there on vinyl. So when I see it on CD, I pick it up. Found this one. This is the very best of the Beach Boys, a really good compilation of Beach Boys tracks. So 20, excuse me, there's 29 tracks on here. So it's filled to the brim with just good, solid Beach Boys fun. Then this one. This was still sealed, not anymore. I listened to it. It's Dutch indie rock. This is Palio Super Speed Donkey. That's the band name, Palio Super Speed Donkey, and the album is called A Funny Surprise, and it's really good. I liked it. Strange thing is, this is on a Dutch label called Top Notch, which is not weird, except that it's a hip hop label. So they released this indie rock band on their hip hop label. Weird, but yeah, I liked it. Then we have Bob James. This is Sign of the Times, originally from 1981. This is reasonably good, not really good, but it's Bob James. It's got a little jazz funk thing going on. There's one track, I forgot which one that was. It is Sign of the Times. Start of that song, classic hip hop sample, but otherwise, whack. But yeah, I like to pick up Bob James stuff. Found the first Nina Hagen band CD, titled the Nina Hagen Band. German new wave. You could call it punk, but it's actually just new wave music from 1978. And I enjoyed it. Never was a big, Nina Hagen fan, but the music is pretty good. Starts off with a cover version of the Tube's White Punks on Dope, which they called TV Glotzer. That's German. But yeah, classic punk, new wave. Then we have this one. This is the Greatest Hits by Shalamar. This is on Solar Records, which is one of my favorite, smaller 80s soul labels. And Shalamar is good. Not a great CD, but it's good. Continuing, this has a little weird sticker on there. This is called Come With Us. Come Fly With Us, sorry. A Glitter House compilation. There's the real cover. Glitterhouse is a German label that in the 90s were the main distributor in Europe for Sub Pop. Not much later, they became Sub Pop Europe, and then that ended, and they became Glitterhouse again. And this CD focuses more on the roots Americana sounds. Uh, you got 16 horsepower. That's probably the best known band that's on here, or Knife in the Water, maybe the Walkabouts. But overall, really good singer-songwriter slash Americana roots. So if you like that, good CD. Leonard Cohen, Songs from a Room, classic. This one has Bird on a Wire. And that's all the titles I know. I'm not a huge fan of Leonard Cohen, but if I see it, I tend to pick it up. Here we have the soundtrack to a movie called Notorious, which is basically the soundtrack to the bio picture of Notorious B.I.G. Just a couple of different versions of his classic songs. Then we have Angus, another soundtrack. This is not a good movie. At least from what I remember, it's really pretty bad. But the soundtrack is pretty interesting. It's not all around good, but it has some really interesting mid 90s. Is that it? Mid 90s, early 2000s? When did this come out? Yeah, mid 90s indie rock / punk songs on here. You got Green Day, Ash, Weezer, Goo Goo Dolls, The Muffs, Pansy Division, Tilt, Love Spit Love, Smoking Popes, Riverdales, Dancehall Crashers. A lot of those I don't know, but a lot of them I do. So, pretty good. Then we got Super Trooper by ABBA, which, again, not a big ABBA fan, but when I see stuff by them on CD, I tend to pick it up so I can hear it. I hated it back in the early 90s, but oh well. Some indie stuff. This is Savages with Silence Yourself. This is the, I think, UK version on Matador. Haven't heard that one yet. Then I did listen to this one. This is the XX with XX. And this was really good. Sort of a very minimalistic indie stuff with some electronics in it, I guess. Pretty good. Now this was really good. This is Maria Mena. She's a Norwegian singer, pop singer, but her lyrics are a lot deeper than most pop singers tend to do. A lot about relationships and stuff. This was her 2013 album called Weapon in Mind. I always tend to pick up her stuff. It is, she has a beautiful voice, and this time around it's very much influenced by Eurodance. That sounds terrible, but there's only elements of it. It's not like a thumping house beat, whatever, but it's really interesting. There's quirky little electronic elements in it. There's some things that remind you of Euro house, but it's not really. And her voice, like I said, is very beautiful. So if you ever see anything by Maria Mena and you like pop music, do check her out. Then Chronicles by Rush, 2 CD set. I'm not going to open it because, well, it's broken, but the CDs are fine. 2 CDs, maybe the best of Rush, I don't know. But I had to pick this up because I do like some Rush. I do like classic rock, actually, so had to pick that up. Then, this is Kronos Quartet, and They do music by Sculthorpe, Salinan, Philip Glass, Nancaro, and Jimi Hendrix. I know Philip Glass. I know Jimi Hendrix, but I don't know the the other ones. But the Kronos Quartet, the stuff they did with Philip Glass is amazing. It's classical, but it's hypnotic and it's modern and really interesting. So I always pick up Kronos Quartet stuff. Then we got the Best of Madrugada. Sorry. This is, I think, a Scandinavian band. I don't know where they're from. Are they from Sweden, Denmark, Norway? I forgot. But this is the best of some Virgin Records. This is a 2 CD set. To be quite honest, I have no clue what sound this is. Is this indie? Is this sort of rootsy? I remember the name Madrugada, but to be quite honest, I haven't heard it yet, so I don't know what it sounds like. Then we have Journey, Escape. Yeah, this one is Don't Stop Believing on it, so I like that song. So let's just check out what the rest is, okay? Maybe some of you will say like, why? Because I don't know this album, and like I said, Don't Stop Believing. It's everywhere. We're way past the half of a pile of CDs, but still got a lot to show. This is the Pokes, Waiting for Herb. This one is without Shane, and it doesn't get good reviews online. So, but I wanted to hear it, and it was a buck. So the Pokes, Waiting for Herb. And another Jimi Hendrix CD. This is The Ultimate Experience, 20 tracks, compilation of Jimi Hendrix stuff. Like I said, I don't have any back there, so the rest I picked up today. This is Antarctica by Vangelis. I don't remember having this digitally. I don't think I ever had it on vinyl. So I just had to pick it up. Vangelis. I found a small stack, 4 CDs actually, of Deuter. And Deuter I picked up an LP from, I think last year. I enjoyed it. Deuter used to be part of the whole krautrock scene, but he became very spiritual, very kind of electronic and spiritual, but not that electronic. But I found 4 CDs by him on the Kuckuck label. This is a compilation of his work called Call of the Unknown, selected pieces 1972-1986. It's a 2 CD set. So this is early work. Really intrigued to hear it, because I did like Deuter, but not to keep it on vinyl. Then Land of Enchantment. This is from 1988, if I'm not mistaken. Also on the Kuckuck label. Then Henon from 1992. And the last one I have is Cicada. This is from 1982. Yeah, I don't know if this is electronic. I know it's spiritual and sort of world music. But yeah, saw it, had to pick it up. Picked up Robert Johnson Delta Blues Volume 2. There was no Volume 1. Some blues. And Robert Johnson, he's one of the most classic blues artist, I guess. So I had to pick that up. Then I found Shaka Khan with CK. I don't think I have this. If I do, too bad. It's co-produced by Prince. So this is her, 80s, late 80s album. And to be quite honest, I don't know any of the songs on there. Did found this. This is Ike and Tina Turner, Bold Soul Sister, Best of the Blue Thumb recordings. I love Ike and Tina. And the last one I got, this was a weird one. Early tapes, July, August 1980 by Level 42. So this is early versions of Level 42 songs. Came out in 1982. It's on Polydor. Early Level 42 is great, jazz funk. So there you go. That's it. 16 minutes of CDs. That's a lot. Thank you for watching. Leave some comments, subscribe, and do whatever you want to do. See you later. Bye-bye.